Okay.
Can we also draw on the map to fill in what we think is happening, or are you the only one drawing?
That was me. No, we'll just
Oh wait.
let
Oh,
them go.
oops. Oh, lol. I'm on GM layer.
Yeah, that's
LMAO. All right. Do you see this?
Yes.
yes.
Yeah, there and there.
Alright, Murray says, I say we go right, because this map doesn't have much in that direction.
I concur. There's no way it could go much further forwards. Let's head south.
I don't know, like, let's actually talk about this, not metagame. Which way do we want to go?
Legitimately right anyway.
I say left.
Oh wow, now Murray's a tiebreaker. Murray has a coin. She's gonna flip a coin. Fuck, I don't have a coin. I didn't think this very... Oh wait, yes I do. I have a penny.
I have a D2.
Yeah.
Fuck that. Oh, wow.
There we go.
We didn't determine which ones those meant yet. Which one's heads, which one's tails.
One is heads, two is tails.
But no. Fuck you. Wait, is straight heads or tails? And is right tails or heads?
Right is heads.
Right
I'm
is heads?
straight. I'm straight, and I'd like
one
to
is right,
tail.
two is left.
Alright, tails. Murray's alright, Murray flips a gold. Let's try straight first.
Alright.
Right forward. Gotcha.
Yeah,
Forward.
did you hear what I said before, Neil?
What?
Are we allowed to draw on the map to draw little details what we think is on it, or are you just...
I mean, if you want, but...
I say just leave it to, for the dungeon. I say for now we'll just leave it be.
So, alright, so you move forward along the shrubbery. I mean, the acidic slimes are pretty passive anyway.
Alright.
Oh, there's no real danger. You eventually make your way to, like a sort of, what used to be a more defined entrance has now kind of been just a lot of the stuff around it has fallen apart, making a far wider entrance into a small hall. Wait, oops, no, wrong. I got it. There we go. You see there, there's still more after this. You can actually see like a smaller entrance going like at the center over here. Like at the center over, you can see a smaller entrance at the center over here.
Okay. Is there anything particularly interesting in here?
Not particularly, although at this point, there is like no water. Like you're completely on solid.
Okay.
So you keep pressing on.
Yeah. I'll look through the smaller entrance.
Right, through the smaller entrance. And this is actually quite a big area looking around. You like go through like, this very, plain room. But you come out into you exit what you have realized was like a building in this like really long alleyway of just a bunch of different buildings that are like all decrepit and boarded up.
Oh yeah, low original town.
There.
Oh wow.
We're in the Undead Berg underground.
Oh, Murray's gonna discern realities again. Wait. Alright, so any creatures about?
Around 4 nearby.
4? Like general, like size, like type of creature.
Odd feeling you get, but you think like humanoid, human size seems.
Alright, so Murray definitely stops and, okay, I'm picking up on some more humanoid type things about here, about 4 of them, as I can tell.
And you look up. Actually, no. Roll. You got your other question.
Yeah. I guess who's really in control here?
Specific.
Yeah, that actually is a good question to ask.
Something above you.
Okay, Ray, looking up and suggests the others might also want to.
There's like a thick fog above you, and like you can vaguely make out some figures moving within the fog.
Okay.
That's interesting. Can I try? Can I try a spout lore or discern realities on these things, or is that not?
Spout lore would be good.
Spout lore.
Lore would be fun.
All
right.
Interesting, but not useful.
Heard tale of. You've heard tale of lingering spirits taking form within the fog.
All right then. So
and,
I just. And.
Oh yeah, you were gonna say something.
Okay, yeah, it's like I relate that to the others. They might be spirits. I've heard talk of that. I draw my gladius and I say, I'm not sure if they're friendly or not.
At that, 4 figures like you see like from the fog poof down, like 4 like vaguely humanoid vaguely humanoid figures made of fog, manifestations of thick fog, come down towards you.
Murray, hello? Waves, should we be concerned?
I don't
One of them screams.
Alright, I'm hit.
Very, very loud noise. You might want to do something about this.
I throw my sword at it.
Perhaps defy danger.
Or that.
Yeah, I'm gonna defy danger. Dex.
Yeah. Same here.
Ray backflips out of the way.
9.
Thistlewick less impressively backflips out of the way.
Alright, but Goth gets a 9. Oh yeah,
I was at the back, so I noticed last.
Yeah. These 4 things like started to rush you. Murray and Thistlewick get out of the way, like no problem. But
and I fidget with my
Damien.
my bow.
You can take no damage, but you'll have 2 of them will have their attention on you, or you can take damage and only attract the full attention of one of them.
I'll go with a 1.
Alright, so you're gonna take damage then. Gotcha.
Racing.
Yeah. You get this thing, and this is pretty interesting. When this thing rushes you, for a moment, they spontaneously morph into like several their manifestations like spontaneously morph into several different animals in quick succession before rushing at you. Like you see an image of a tiger, of a panther, of like a rabid wolf, of an ogre.
Oh god, they're furries.
Of an oxen. And before you're rushed, and you take.
You went with animals, and then you went with ogre, which threw me off.
That's an animal.
And you take 8 damage.
Ooh.
And this is forceful. You're knocked into the wall.
Murray lets out, a loud, menacing crocodilian hiss, and she's gonna. You said there are 4 of them?
Actually, no. There's 3. There's 3.
3. All right. I guess. Actually, is Damien like within reach? I'm assuming not, or the one that attacked Damien. All right. She's gonna whip the nearest one.
All right. Yep. There's one near you that landed.
Oh no.
No. Well, at that, you try to whip it. Like, you let out that hiss. It looks towards you and lets out a deafening scream. And this scream carries energy with it. And this scream is painful. You take 2 damage, ignoring armor.
Okay.
I want to charge the one nearest to me.
Gotcha.
Flawless blade work. Let's hope. Hey! Alright, so 2 techniques I'm applying, which in this case will be, I'm going to go with Burst and Mirage. Actually, is there anything in range for Mirage to even, hit?
The one that hit Murray is in range for Mirage.
Okay, so...
Damien's kind of at the back wall over here. God, I gotta go back to the map.
Yeah,
Go.
Later.
Damien's at, the back wall over here, and, you guys are,
I thought I was further up.
kind of over here.
Okay. I thought we were, in the middle here.
No.
Alright, so I applied Burst and Mirage, so...
This is bigger than I thought.
So the one that attacked me, the one I'm attacking takes 6 damage, the one that Murray was attacked by takes 4.
So yeah, you rush this thing with your Gladius. You slice through it as your copy leaves you, and from your sword resonates a booming sound, and this thing, this fog creature just immediately dissipates.
Huh. Nifty.
All right.
With one last sickening shriek.
How's the one that attacked Murray doing?
It gets a solid slice across the back, but it quickly reforms itself.
Right.
All right. Actually, to follow up on that, Murray's gonna immediately, the last one got tripped up. She's gonna try and give a proper whipping, if I may.
All right, go ahead.
8. All right.
Damage.
So 8 damage.
Nice. All right. Yeah, you whip at it with ferocity, but it disperses, but with its last shriek, does let out one of its scream attacks at you, and you take another 2 damage, ignoring armor. Now, Damien. Your fog creature is approaching you menacingly while you're backed up against the wall. What do you do?
I want to take... I still have my bow on me, right? I didn't drop it.
Oh.
Okay. No as in yes, or...
No, you have your bow. You have your bow.
That confuses me. I want to take out one of these little elven arrows. It's got green along the shaft of it. And I just fire it at this thing, see if it works. I mean,
right.
We're fighting ghosts, specters.
Dex.
Sorry?
Yeah, roll volley.
No, I mean, I'm asking, are we fighting ghosts?
I don't know. You'll have to spout lore some more to know.
Okay.
But you miss. Mark off 1 ammo.
Ah.
And this thing is going to go in for an attack at you. It's going to rush you again.
Ooh, wait a minute. I want to do something here. All right.
Damien will have to defy danger.
I wanted to roll defend.
You're not within reach of it. You
Wow.
won't get.
Can't you use the whip to try and defend? Grab the ghosty.
Whip is reach.
What's the range on a thrown sword?
Near.
Damn.
Damien, what do you do?
I want to, defy danger.
But how? What do you do?
Roll under.
Roll under it. Ooh, that's cinematic. All right, roll dex.
Hoo-hoo!
Nice.
Very good. Yeah, you juke and jive this thing. You start rushing towards it. You make a solid roll underneath it, and it turns around surprise, whoa. And you regroup with Murray and Thistlewick.
I'm gonna test
against Thistlewick.
I'm gonna test that blade. I'm gonna throw the blade at it. Would this be a volley in this case?
Yeah, a volley, but if you get a 7 to 9, you can't mark off ammo.
That's fair. Yeah, I just as Damien turns around, I'm just running up, throw the blade around, grab it by the blade, and then toss it like a throwing knife for a fucking gladius.
Nice. All right, roll damage.
Let's hope.
Ooh, very good. It like this thing is like spinning in the air vertically, and like immediately when it hits this thing, the thing just dissipates with a shriek.
And then I start humming. Start humming one of
And
their songs.
yeah, like even before the Gladius hits the wall, it flies right back towards you, and you grab it no problem.
I grab it, sheath it, and then hook both my thumbs through my belt. Really satisfied with myself.
Nice.
Walk away. Yep.
Oh.
Wow, aren't you fancy? You rolled 3 6s in a row.
This is all the luck I lost during that last fucking duel.
So that's the last of them, right?
Yes.
Murray's actually going to try and spout lore on these things. I was so close. I would have had it if I didn't have a -1 in. I was going to bring up an anecdote. Damn it.
Try.
These old city ghosts or spirits or whatever the hell they are certainly pissed off.
Well, we're walking where the city used to be, I imagine.
I figured they'd just be happy to see new faces, but apparently not. Stodgy old gits.
Ah, that one got me good. Good thing I bought this. I'm not drinking it yet.
Yeah, I was about to ask. It's like you're not gonna drink your health potion now.
No, of course not.
How much does it heal for?
10.
10.
10 or 1 debility. I've never seen anyone use it for a debility.
Yeah, you have.
I have.
Who said
In Grimwood, you used it for a debility, didn't you?
Wow.
Oh no, I take that back. You did use it for HP, I think.
I was thinking disability, then I was like...
Well, we didn't use it for a debility, like, mechanically, but narratively, we used it for Gargle Boy.
Oh, no, you're right. Yeah. I take that back, yeah. You cured him of, yeah.
Dissolved. But, yeah.
In my head, when he rolled out, I was just thinking a moment where it's just Thistle and Damien just meet back to back, and there's just all these specters around them, and it's going to be like epic, where Thistlewick is just going to throw, and his sword's just going to go around them like a boomerang.
Yeah, the fog they came from is still above you, and like it is making some more noises, but like you don't know how it feels right now, but like it's not attacking you.
So we continue then?
Yeah, that would probably be a good idea.
Let's just hope the fog has learned its lesson and not agitate it.
Alright, so, Murray takes point again and leads them down this long alleyway.
I can't deal with supernatural things. This is why assassinations are easier on normal people.
Were those the only creatures in the area?
Yeah, have you got
Like when I rolled?
that covered like the
Okay.
area up to over here.
Alright, so once we get to it, I'm gonna discern realities again. Oh no, that did not work this time.
But you still get your free question.
Oh, that's true. Any creatures? That's right.
Yeah, you definitely like sense movement in the decrepit buildings.
Can I
What degree of movement? Like, how much am I feeling? Like,
there are like
size, number.
size, like you're feeling about you're feeling like around like in like some of the building you feel like around, let's say, 4 creatures, and whenever there is movement from them, it's very sudden, and it dies down just as quickly.
Okay, yeah. Murray's, there's something moving in there, real unpredictable, like.
Well, let's not disturb any of the buildings unless we absolutely have to. I don't really feel like kicking a hornet's nest. Can I try discerning realities?
Yeah, sure.
Okie dokie. Okay, right. Okay, so, what here is not what it appears to be.
Well, Murray sensed that these things were human-sized, but, they're not human.
If they're anything like the last lot, then that's That's tricky point. They're moving very jerkily. If she relayed that to us,
They're like the Silent Hill nurses. Fuck.
what should I be on the lookout for?
You should be on the lookout for these things getting interested in you quickly.
What here is useful or valuable to me?
Your dungeon rations.
Ooh. Yeah, we should probably get out of here real quick, like.
That's what I was thinking. Like, is there any exits that we can see? Like any way?
I feel like dead ahead.
Just about here, there's an exit.
Yeah. Where?
Roundabout here, there's an exit. If you want to rush there, you could defy danger.
All right, I'm gonna put down. Just kind of like thinking, like maybe these like kind of trying to intuit if these things are any beasties they might be interested in dungeon rations. I take out some of my dungeon rations and basically, as quietly as one can throw something, kind of like, you know, underarm volleys it back down the way we came. So we can try moving. Should I mark off for use?
Yes.
Yeah.
So let's say you throw out like a solid piece of bread. You know, you tear off some bread. You throw it behind you. Immediately, from the buildings behind you, two man-sized, like yellow and black mantis creatures fly out of these out of the decrepit houses and like start tearing away at it.
I'm gonna try and spout lore on the. God.
Your intelligence?
Even with a minus. Okay, I had one where that affected. In general, I've just been like rolling low on it.
By the way, I just we should probably hustle.
And these things finish it pretty quickly, make out like a little calling noise, and their two buddies come out, and like they're eyeing you now.
Ooh,
wait, I thought we were moving while we were doing it. I wasn't standing around watching.
Yeah, we like toss them in immediately.
All right, cool. Well, defy danger.
Dex.
Yeah, you want to rush to the exit.
Wow.
Okay.
I'm booking it. I start behind them and then I just start slowly getting ahead.
There's like a loose paving slab and I just kick it really hard when I try and start running.
Okay, so Damien, if you can get to a place where okay, so you can either be ready to help them right away, but you'll be in as much danger as they are, or you can run further than perhaps would be necessary, and you'll have and it'll take a beat for you to get back to them to help them out with the fight.
I'll see you guys. I'm going. In an opportune area to help them, but I will be in danger.
Just as much danger as. Gotcha. Yeah. So you guys were running not as fast as you should have been, because these things, these things don't, when they fly, it's in very short bursts, but it's fast as hell. And like these things are immediately upon you, staring like hungrily at you.
Okay. Murray's
mantis can stare.
Murray, like, sort of realizing we're not outrunning these things, she's gonna turn around and sort of just, so to as big proportion as she can, her throat bulges and swells out, and she's gonna let out a massive, like, terrifying alligator-esque roar, a powerful hiss that turns into a big alligator bellow, and gonna try and intimidate them. Which, can I roll charisma for that? I guess that would be Defy Danger charisma.
I suppose, yeah, fine.
No.
Nope.
I'm rolling really bad today. I'm getting like Thistlewick rolls.
These things.
You can't just call them Thistlewick rolls.
Yeah, these things are not impressed. They kind of make, they kind of sort of moving their blades across each other. Their arms are blade-like. You're looking at them, they look pretty damn sharp.
I want to try and defy danger with int. How I'm thinking of doing this is, I've got Wind Slash. I want to basically just use that to kind of throw off their flight while they're lunging at me.
They're already in front of you.
Oh,
they're like they've landed. Yeah.
Yeah,
okay.
yeah. you're facing them down right now.
Okay, then
Three
I'm
of
gonna
you.
I'm gonna be more basic and like Dex to try and just spot quickly, build some distance, get to my feet, and make for a safe fight essentially.
Can you? All right, gotcha. Oh, to get to you can get away like to a safe space where you can start like wind slashing without worry. But if you do that, you will hinder Damien and Murray's escape if they also want to get away.
I'm gonna take it.
Gotcha. So yeah, Damien or Murray, if you guys want to also make distance, you are gonna have to take a -1 forward.
Oh wow!
But yeah, I make it to my point, and I'm gonna wind slash at this thing.
How many are there?
4 of them.
4 of them. See, Murray kind of wants for them to fight, but she recognizes at this point Thistlewick and Damien might not be of the same mind, and if they want to run, she's not gonna.
I'm willing to fight them, but I don't know if our chances are gonna be good.
Well, you're in the safest position right now.
No, he put himself in as much.
I know, but he's still gonna fight with like bow and arrow. So he's
because he also hasn't provoked them like Murray and Thistlewick have.
But
and speaking of, like, you've gotten to a safe space, but Thistlewick. But at this point, like the one that was closest to Murray after like her failed intimidation does lunge at her.
All right, Murray's gonna defy danger Dex.
Gotcha.
Look at this! That was a double 1.
Yeah, this thing flies at you with a short burst, and slices at you with its arm blade.
All right, that's it.
For 7 damage with 1 piercing.
Okay.
I'm in an opportune spot. I want to try and take a shot at one of them, and
I first, like, immediately following this, I want to like immediately retaliate if I could.
Sure.
All right. Murray just sort of, as that happens, like looks at the like gash in her. You remind me of my mom. I hated that bitch, and is gonna that was the wrong roll. That was the wrong Dex. Whoopsie daisies. There we go.
For some reason. Well, what are you
That was
with?
4 ones in a row. My shotgun, and just immediately raise the shotgun and try and blast it in the face.
Gotcha. So are you gonna mark off ammo, put yourself in a risky position, or take less damage?
Mark off ammo. I haven't marked off ammo once so far.
Gotcha. Blast this fucker.
Yeah.
Buckshot it.
Roll damage. Only 6 damage. Well, that does have 1 piercing though.
Does it have
And forceful?
right?
It does have also have forceful and
It's
messy.
messy too. Yeah.
Yes.
All right. Cool. You get this thing you like right at its torso. You fire, and like this thing goes flying back like past its pals, and one of like the arm that it had gashed you with like is ripped from its body.
Ray like stands there, not letting the gash like affect, and slots another bag of shrapnel into the gun.
Gotcha.
Who's next?
Can I do something?
Yes.
You said there was another one on Murray. There were like 2 approaching Murray.
There were 2 approaching Murray. There's 1 eyeing you, and there's 1 eyeing both of you, but not really paying. No, there's 1 eyeing Damien.
All right, well,
but not as intensely.
I'm gonna wind slash the other one on Murray.
Gotcha.
Wind slash at it. So, Jesus. Okay.
Oh yeah. I roll 4 ones in a row, but this is like how many?
Everything's
you've
coming
had
up
3
this way.
6s in a row. You've had 3 6s in a row earlier too.
I'm going to do burst, so I'm going to forceful this one as well.
Gotcha.
Actually, on a 7, deal damage and apply technique. Okay, so sure.
All right.
Why not?
So, yeah, you this wind slash, like when this burst of wind hits it, the wind like explodes at just the right point, like it explodes inside the thing's body, and like it's just explodes into viscera. Like this thing is history.
I then like take the gladius, point it at the one that was eyeing me, and I just say, "Well, come on, you want some too?" And I like bash the shield with the blade a couple times.
Okay, so Damien, what did you want to do?
Take an arrow strike at any of the ones that aren't paying attention to me.
There's one paying attention to you. There's one that's about to charge Thistlewick. But they're all aware of you, so.
It doesn't matter. I'll go for the one that's focused on me. I was going to try and get a bonus to, any of them that. Well, I guess they are defenseless and all that, but I'm just going to take another shot. I load up my bow. Oh man,
Mark off ammo.
These arrows are.
You're not used to elven arrows. Yeah, and the one that you missed, kind of gets a little angry for you even trying, and is rushing at you now.
Oh.
You do.
Oh, damn it. Another combat roll out of the way. To my left this time.
Gotcha.
I was imagining I was pushed up against a wall, so that's Dex again, isn't
it? Yep.
Oh,
hey!
Look at these rolls. Look at all this green Thistlewick has, and all this red everyone else has.
I know why now, because his spit from when we shared that breathing potion. I've gotten some of his unluckiness.
Thistlewick has rolled 5 critical dice in a row.
Gave him that lucky coin, Damien.
Snake has maxed out his last 5 coin, or his last 5 dice have all been maxed out.
You do realize it just means that for the next 3 sessions, I'm gonna fuck up all the time, right?
Okay, so Goth. Goth.
I'm here. I'm participating in your choices.
Cool. So there's not a choice here. You get out of the way, but it does slice at you. It does still slice at you. So that slice tears apart your friggin' armor.
Oh.
So mark off your 1 armor.
Loot.
Oh, Christ.
All right.
Repair it.
Murray's gonna spin around. No, you don't, and is gonna try and whip the one across the back that just sprang at Damien.
Gotcha.
Fuck. There's a big gash in my armor.
7.
Yeah.
Okay, this is. There we go.
Whoa. Yeah, this thing doesn't even get a chance to strike you back. It's too far away, and you just fucking yeah, like your whip wraps around its head, and you pull it back, and it just snaps its fucking neck. Falls over. Dead as a doorknob. Oh.
As for the one left, that's gonna charge me, right?
Yeah, it's charging you right now.
Do I have to defy
and there's still the one missing an arm, but yeah. There's a full health one charging you.
Can I attack, or must I dodge?
You must defy danger.
Okay. In that case, I keep trying to think of ways to bullshit in, roll intelligence to defy danger.
It's a cool defy danger roll that we don't do enough.
Yeah, and it's because, I don't know, I feel maybe I've got to look around the environment a bit. So we're on an old, cobblestone-y street. Old houses.
Yeah, with decrepit buildings falling apart. There's a fog above you.
This could backfire really badly. Can I defy danger quick thinking by, basically, if I'm near a building, it's using my burst power on it to, basically blow a door open, to intercept, get in its way. Blow some debris off of the building to get in its path.
You're not really close enough to a building, I'd say, but there's probably some rubble on the ground.
So I can kick up, rubble with, wind slash.
Yeah, you could stab in, wind slash, you could stab into it with burst.
Okay, yeah, let's try that.
Roll but since this is also involving your magic, you'll have to roll in twice, remember?
And it's basically,
Oh well, actually, nah. You don't have to use magic for this. You're just throwing up dirt at it with your sword. So yeah, go ahead, just roll it.
Okay, yeah. All right, yeah.
There you go. Yeah. You like the rubble like gets into like its wings as it was bursting at you, and it kind of like falls to the ground in front of you, like taking a moment to shake all that off.
All right, I'm gonna try and flawless blade work then.
But,
Fucking
and that Gladius must have been good luck.
yeah, I'm gonna push my luck even further and try elaborate. This is when I'm gonna roll a 6 and like take and like something to I don't know, like the roof will collapse and land on me or something.
So elaborate and what else?
I'm gonna take elaborate and I'm gonna be fucking boring and take burst again
Nice.
for max damage.
Alright,
Okay.
roll dex.
Yeah,
Okay. Just sure, why not?
Right. What do you do? What do you do?
I it's now on the ground. I throw my sword like past it. And as I sprint up to it, I start humming. And basically I just rev up a kick and boot it into the sky so my sword can hit it in the back.
Ooh.
Nice, as it bursts. Awesome. Alright, roll your damage.
This is such a waste on one creature. But hey.
Nice. All right. Yeah. You throw your sword. You start humming. When you kick it towards the sword, and your sword actually starts spinning in midair vertically. You've just been humming that good that it's reverberating like that, and it when it passes through this thing, the burst activates and it just explodes into viscera. And as its viscera lands in front of you, you grab your sword and sheath it.
Alright, while this is going on, Murray is charging after the one that she blew away initially, the last one, the one missing an arm.
Gotcha.
She's gonna try and charge after this one and whip it too.
Gotcha. Dex. Alright, roll damage.
Whip it good.
So Murray screams and leaps up and just a downward whip strike towards it.
Yeah, you whip it so hard down into the ground that its head just cracks open on the pavement.
Murray stands above it and, sort of looks to, well, I say the sky, the roof, and just lets out this very loud, inhuman, crocodilian bellow.
Nice.
Nice.
Yeah.
There you go. Those were some mantis creatures, as I was about to use their actual name in the bestiary, but you haven't rolled your spout lore.
I was about to roll my spout lore on these guys. Oh, wait, no, I already tried that. I did.
Right,
Yeah, that's right. No, it was the other ones. I waited till we fought them already.
Right.
Right. We got options now. Shall we check out the buildings or just keep moving? Don't know if there'd be anything useful to spot.
I'm gonna discern realities again just to I didn't need a nut, but are there any more creatures or was that it?
No. There's a bye.
Alright, I guess what should I be on the lookout for? Or not what here's not what
You should be getting out of here before the fog gets angry again.
Murray's we should probably skedaddle quick still.
Right. I'm just wondering how the hell that crocker. Actually, did you tell us what the crocodile said about it being a human male, a human bloke?
Probably, yeah.
Yeah, so I was just wondering how a human fucking gets around down here all the time. Or just one bloke.
Maybe he goes the other way.
That's a good point.
Maybe he has secret entrances. Ah, my armor, damn it.
Maybe he also promises to do sexual favors for all the creatures.
Oh, God.
I like to see that with the acidic slime.
You get used to it after a while, I suppose. If we just meet him and all of his skin is just really sunburnt red, then we can make some assumptions about the guy.
Damien, aren't you hurting right now?
I'm alright.
Oh yeah, no, yeah, you didn't take damage, you just lost your armor.
What health is everyone on?
13.
Oh, me too.
Out of 21.
17. That's
wow,
max,
now
so-
look who has all the health.
So you make your way to the exit out of this alleyway.
We can always make camp here in these caves.
No, thank
Good.
you.
And you find another tunnel. This one's more narrow, and it looks recently dug. Like the entrance out of this was like this was like a very recently made hole in the alleyway.
Okay. Yeah, definitely going to discern realities in here. Creatures around, usual one.
There are no creatures in this tunnel.
Okay. What should I be on the lookout for?
On the lookout for maybe not drawing too much attention to yourself. Get towards the end of this tunnel.
Okay. Murray does, okay. Feeling we should probably be quiet in here. I'm gonna roll chameleon skin.
I wanted to do something as well, but
All right. Let's see. Your skin retains a lasting memory of the environment. You cannot use this move again until you find a neutral setting where you can reset your skin. So I'm assuming it's sort of like, I don't know what color the stone or earthen.
It's very gray brown.
All right, so yeah, Murray sort of like takes on that appearance some, but continuing in point is going to be going stealth. It's dark in here, remaining hidden in the shadows. Damien should. Well, yeah.
Did you want?
It should. Murray. Damien should probably be after Murray now, and Thistlewick in the back, being the least stealthy of the three.
Thistlewick does kind of like laugh a bit at Murray, skin changing colour, just say, "What's the matter, Murray? A bit nervous down here." But then takes point.
Wait, takes point.
Didn't you say you wanted to go in the back?
No,
least...
Thistlewick goes in the back because he's the least stealthy.
Okay, right.
Murray takes point, and Damien is in the middle because we're both stealthy.
All right.
Damien wanted to do something. What was it?
Damien's just gonna hang his bow to his side for a little bit and just sort of place his hand on his knife because he's getting a little sick of wasting his ammo at the moment. He's sort of like tapping his hands along the walls. He's sort of thinking, "Come on, there's got to be like some sort of secret entrance going on. We're in a dark, foreboding little area. There's got to be some way that this guy is moving around."
If you're inspecting, looking around, that's a discern realities.
Yes.
And he's on the lookout for
Roll wisdom.
hidden pathways or shit.
It's me. All right, 10 wisdom. Okay. Ow.
Oh, no. You don't discern shit.
All right, so Murray takes point. It is still probably a decent distance above Damien, sort of crawling along, sticking to the shadows. So what do we see?
Well, as you get to the end of this tunnel, there's actually a brighter light at the end of this tunnel. And as you approach this hidden away, you make out a room that's very oddly shaped. Like there's a lot of I could just reveal that, but this is this is a room that's entirely white, really recently made, with metal plating on it. There are these lines running from the walls to the center of the room, and at the center of the room is a man in a hooded figure looming over this sort of pedestal.
All right, so Murray sort of whispers to Damien, "What do you think?"
Danger.
Should we take him out, or try and knock him out at least, or?
I'd say knock him out. Could hit him with the end of my knife.
Yeah, Murray, it's just... Alright, it might be a bit difficult to sneak up on him But
Probably chose the wrong place to use chameleons.
actually, you say this room is white though.
Yeah.
That seems about as neutral a setting as you can get. Or I don't know, that because it's you can reset it. You need to find a neutral setting to reset the skin. Would that room count?
Danger.
Yeah.
Defy danger to get there, and defy danger again to.
Right, but I mean in general, not.
Yeah. That would involve like 3 to 4 dex rolls to get your chameleon skin with this room.
Yeah.
So, describe the situation again for me, Neo. White room.
White room, oddly shaped. There are these lines leading from each of these like points at each wall. Leading from like the center of it. All these lines leading into the center here. So actually, let me draw that out for you. The lines leading.
Don't see him. Oh, there you are. Okay, I thought you were drawing the wrong place. It's like a
Yeah, and in the middle here.
Room.
Yeah, in the middle here is this podium, and there's like a hooded man.
Is his like? Oh, he's standing there. Okay, yeah. So if we like exited this door, he could probably see us.
Probably.
So his back isn't to us. Okay.
Oh.
I want to take the risk of trying to sneak around.
Right, I'm gonna go get Thistlewick filled in on the situation and sort of crawls back. Which, relates us to Thistlewick. I don't know, what do you think?
I'm thinking you're right to sneak up on him, but I want to talk to him before you knock him out.
Okay, even so, sneaking up on him's not going to be easy.
Then let me run the distraction, same as before. I'll just go up and start having a chin wag with him, and we'll see what comes of it.
All right,
okay.
All right. I'll take an arrow out, and in case it gets fishy, I'll come up and.
Yeah, try and see if you can get on the other side of him, get him turned around so as we can enter the room undetected like.
Right, I'll see if I can get round on his good side. And you two can waltz on in.
Alright, distraction plan again.
Yeah, I don't mind being distraction. And hey, considering the setup of the room, it might work. But yeah, with that, I kind of like waltz into the room. And quite boldly as well, like, I fling the doors open, I just kind of, like, walk on in with, like, one hand on the blade of my sword, the other just on my hip. And I say, right, what's going on here, then?
What? You! Who are you? How did you get here?
Name's Thistlewick, arcane duelist, man of Tarrant. And I'm kind of down here on a bit of an investigation, you might say. And I just this whole time I am like walking up to him and I just say, "What's that on your pedestal there? Mind if I take a peek?"
He quickly puts his hands over it. Like from what you saw before, it was like a glass like flask, sort of potion flask with a red liquid. And he says, "No, stay where you are. Don't come any closer."
All right, I stand still, like put my hands up and just say, "Oh, hey, let's just calm down here."
No. By the way, I'm not saying definitely use it, but just a reminder, we do all have badges.
Yeah,
we can flash.
Heavily right now.
Look, no one needs to get hurt here. Let's just be calm, all right? I just wanted to take a look at what you had. I got like my hands up and open.
How did you get here?
How'd I get here? There was a bit of a crack in a wall somewhere. It's really interesting. We've just been like having a look around down here. But I'm not sure if I want to say I was sent by, Bradley. He's gone to a lot of effort to hide, so I don't think he'd like Bradley very much. Can I try discerning realities?
Yes.
I can't Riddle of Steel the man because I haven't crossed blades with him yet, but, Jesus. I'm not complaining, it's very, very surprising, though.
That was a lucky coin.
Alright, what should I be on the lookout for?
This guy turning off the lights.
What here is useful or valuable to me?
What he's trying to hide from you. It's a very useful thing.
What is about to happen?
This guy is about to turn off the lights and try and attack you stealthily.
Okay. Alright, so I'm gonna try and do the shit they do in, like, police procedurals. Is like, try and keep him calm while approaching him. Can I try rolling charisma and just, like, approaching? It's like,
Sure.
Well, I'd say more circling around to turn.
oh yeah, circling around, so that his attention is drawn away from the entrance.
Yeah.
And also just kind of, like, bearing in mind that, like, I realize he's going to try and dim the place. I'm, like, also reaching for my adventurer's bag to get a torch.
Right. Okay.
Okay, let's try.
But Murray, does whisper to Damien. Once he's turned around, we both go in. But you take point. I'm gonna try and fix my skin. But
Hey, it had to happen at some point. I fuck up.
Yeah, you are way too obvious about reaching for your adventuring gear. He looks like he thinks you're reaching for your sword. He immediately hits something. All the torches flicker off in the room, and it is really dark now.
Ooh, it's really dark now, you say. That actually may be bad for, but I just, that's good for Murray at the very least, and she immediately heads into the room, though.
Okay, but first, Thistlewick. Roll wisdom.
Right. Please, luck, return to me. Okay.
Alright, there you go. This guy... Oh, since that was a full-on success. Alright, this guy... the guy did not leave the room after he turned the lights off. He's behind you, and he has a blade in his hands. He was about to stab you with it.
Okay. I'm going to dart around, and I'm going to try and use arcane, flawless blade work.
Oh, you're gonna riddle a steel.
Maybe later. Actually...
Yeah.
No, actually, let's do that for now. Okay. On a 7 to 9, deal your damage and apply one technique, and your opponent attacks you. I am going to apply tethering.
Oh, what?
What do you want me to do?
Let me attack him too? The person who can see in the dark? Not
you do
block
realize
us off
this
of him?
locks him in place. He won't be able to move.
No, never mind. I thought this was the ring around you that no one can enter.
No, that's warding.
Sorry.
This is tethering.
Oh, no, sorry. Never mind. Never mind. Continue, yeah.
Yeah, I'm locking him in place for us. Well, are you happy, Eric? I'm fucking up now. Are you happy?
Well,
No.
You hit him with your... I guess you basically just bash him with your... I guess you really just kind of pommel strike him across the face.
Hey, he's tethered.
Yeah, he's tethered, but he does jab at you with his dagger, so to speak. And he's holding onto your shoulder right now, and he hits you with his dagger for 7 damage.
Armor piercing.
Ooh.
No, not armor piercing.
Okay. Can I try one more thing before we continue?
What do you want to try?
I want to try out my new move that you let me replace the other one with. I want to try and use now I have the upper hand. May I?
Well, if you also want to Riddle of Steel this guy, you're gonna have to choose.
I'm not going to Riddle of Steel him yet.
Alright,
but
cool.
first I have to do this move.
Gotcha. Parry.
Okay. Dexterity.
I think. Yeah.
Okay, 7. So, I'm going to take damage again because I can only on a 7 to 9 I can only choose one. So I'm going to take damage from him, but I am going to steal a visible item off of their person. I'm going to steal that vial.
Ooh.
Hmm.